Governor Abercrombie today proposed a huge increase in state construction spending in an effort to stimulate the economy while still balancing the budget. KITV4's Daryl Huff live in our newsroom with the latest. Daryl.
Paula, there was a lot of buildup to today's rare holiday news conference, but in the end, other than a nearly $2 billion increase in construction projects over the next 2 years, most of the ideas are the same ones the governor's already been pushing with mixed results.
We want to be working with them. I understand very, very clearly how tough it's been on the legislature to this point.
The governor didn't make it any easier on the legislature today while rolling out the budget for which lawmakers have waited 4 weeks. He repeated his prior list of tax and revenue increases, ending the state tax deduction, taxing pension income, a new tax on sugary drinks, and higher taxes on liquor and tourists. Several of the proposals have already been rejected or reduced by lawmakers.
The same hard choices that we faced the last couple of years, we still are facing them today.
Other highlights for this year include the 247% increase in state construction, mostly focused on education, energy, and agriculture.
The capital improvement projects are going to put everybody back to work. They're going to go back to work on projects that are worthwhile and necessary for the future prosperity of the people of Hawaii.
Revenue increases and spending cuts are about equal in order to emphasize the governor's theme of shared sacrifice for the new day ahead.
How do we see to it that we restructure our economy in such a way as to be able to sustain that economy?
Speaking of sacrifice, the budget includes $88 million in pay cuts for state workers in each of the next 2 years, the equivalent of a 5% reduction or 1 furlough day per month. That's in the budget, but it still must be negotiated with the unions. And that, Paul, is an example of why this budget is still a recipe in progress with many, many cooks involved.